That was loud. Welcome back, everyone. Today we are continuing our playing of the Iron Nest demo. We've got two very special missions to do. I don't know if I'll do both of them in this stream. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. But a few things, first and foremost, that I learned while doing this. Number one, yes, we are playing as the country Castile. Now, I do not know. Hey, it's me. What's up? How's it going? Welcome back. I do not know what the kind of situation is or whatever. Maybe there's some lore. But this that we're looking up is a map of Spain and Portugal. So, and then up here where France would be, it's called Gallia or Gallia. So I'm assuming that this is a kind of maybe different kind of like timeline type thing. You see down there in the corner it says Hispania, which is Hispanic or Spain, right? So anyways, I'm thinking that Castile is either a different country within what would have be Spain. Yes, this is still the demo. August 6th, 2026 is when the full game releases. So anyways, there was that. That was the first thing. So this is in what we call Spain. Second, during the calibration fire mission that I did, I did not fully recognize it, but we were supposed to hit a civilian target because it was propaganda. We were supposed to hit that target to blow up the hospital that they blamed on an anti-monarchist group. So that sucks. Looks like I'm a tool of propaganda, so that's fun, I guess. So I learned that. Two, I went back and I replayed those missions because I wanted to get the medals for them, and I kind of wanted to get the mechanics figured out and stuff. So I learned a few things along the way. So anyways, just know going in that we are a tool for propaganda. Awesome. All right. So I was kind of reading these a little bit earlier. I have two options with these missions. I have counter battery, which is where I'm firing at targets that are also firing back at me. Or I can do the uncontested engagement, where I am shooting at stationary targets that are not firing at me. So I think we're going to go uncontested engagement first, and then see where we're at, and we'll go for the next one. So yeah. Still the demo, though. And I learned a few tips and tricks in chill mode. This is a replayable sandbox mission. There is no end, there is no objectives. Oh, okay. So I guess I could just fire a few times, and if I'm good, I'm good, I guess. Replayable sandbox mission, there is no end, there is no objective. Okay. Well, with that being said, maybe we can just see what we got going on and then go from there. Open up, please. Thank you very much. Okay, high command. Caught mid-supply, they are exposed, this will not last. Engage and destroy all hostile elements in the sector in detail. No counter-battery threat has been identified. Fire at will. No underground supply caches are present in the sector. AP ordnance required for their destruction. Cache destruction yields additional requisition. Okay. I am here. Spotter 1 there. Spotter 2 there. Spotter 3 there. Okay. Oops, I was hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. So, there's that. Okay, reference point alpha is bearing 83 degrees from spotter 1. There, ammo cache number 1. Okay, ammo cache number 2. Okay, and ammo cache number 3. Got it. Rock and roll. Okay, so super helpful to mark all the targets first, then go through in there. So I am at D730. D730. Mark it. D730. This is my location. Excellent. Spotter number 1 is at B785. Repeat, B785. Okay, living La Vida Loca right next to me. Awesome. Spotter number 2 is at G6. Oops. G6. 17 for spotter number 2. They're kind of close to me, huh? Okay, and spotter number 3 is at D6. Let's see, D6, 7, 8. Okay, they're like right on top of me, so this is going to be kind of not so fun. Okay, now that I got that out of the way, that out of the way, that out of the way, and that out of the way, reference point alpha. Reference point alpha is bearing 83 degrees from spotter 1 and a distance of 11.7 kilometers from spotter 2. So, another thing that I learned is this compass is going to help me render distance and help me triangulate from there. So, if I'm 11.17 kilometers from spotter 2, I need to go here, and I need to go out 11.17 kilometers. I think that's what I'm at. Yeah, 11.17. Perfect. So now from there, I can triangulate a position based on the bearing I'm going to get from spotter 1, which is 83 degrees. So it's going to be way out here at 83 degrees. Perfect, right there. And so now that I've triangulated the distance between the bearing, which is the red line, and the white dashed line, which is from the compass, my reference point is going to be in the middle of those two. So, my, what's it called? Reference point alpha, which I'm going to put as A, is right there, about. Okay? So now that that's there and that's there, that's reference spot alpha. Okay, so now I can kind of do my trajectories and map my targets from all those points. So we're going to go with, now that I did that, good. Okay, ammo cache number 1, that's going to be our first target, is bearing 242 degrees from alpha. 242. Yeah, 242. So we're going to go as far down as we can. 242 from alpha, which is right about there. Okay? Because we're trying to triangulate, so I need to draw these lines as long as possible and get them where they connect at. That was another mistake I made last time. I didn't make them long enough. Okay, 242 from alpha and 104 from spotter 3. So I need to go 104 degrees from spotter 3 for my bearing. And looks like I'm going to be about there, so... Nope. Oh, man, I wish you could kind of click on it and kind of drag the line. You didn't have to reset it. 104. There we go. Okay, perfect. So that puts target number 1 in the middle of those X's there. Perfect. Right there. Excellent. Target number 1. Now that we got that marked, we'll get rid of that. Bearing 178 from alpha. Okay, why did I mark my kilometers first? So 15.44 from spotter 1. So we go out 15.44 kilometers. Excuse me. Sorry. 15.44. Excellent, perfect. And then we're going to mark our bearing 178 from alpha. 178. Okay. So that will be right on that point. Ammo cache number 2. Right on top of that red and white line, right there. Okay, perfect. Okay, get rid of you, get rid of you. And ammo cache number 3 is at bearing... I don't know why I'm trying to pick it up. Bearing 25 degrees and distance of... Okay, so good thing I marked ammo cache 2. So I need to go 8.89 kilometers out from you. 0.89. Okay. And then bearing 265 from you. Bearing 265. So it looks like as long as I'm along that line, 265, perfect, right there is where I want to be. 8.89, 2.65. Grab my thing and mark it. And you're right there-ish, sort of. Okay, so now I have everything mapped. 1, 2, and 3. Excellent. Okay, cool. So now that I can get rid of all of that, I don't need it. I don't need any of this. We're gonna mark our position to our different locations, and I'm gonna try and do. It looks like 3, 1, and 2. So I'm gonna start with 3. Okay, so we are 115.9 and 5.50 kilometers. I don't think I have any rounds, so I have to buy all those. These are bunkers, so I need armor-piercing rounds. Ooh, wow, I got a lot of stuff. Okay. AP shell. Yeah. AP shell. Why don't we get... You know what? I'm going to be overly confident. Let's get 3. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay. I think we have enough powder. We should. I don't think we... yeah, we're full up on powder. Okay, so... let's get our targets picked. They are underground bunkers. There we go. First one, AP. Nope, AP. No, I'm not empty. There we go, AP. For armor piercing, we are at bearing 115. I don't think that in this, in the demo, this will have like any repercussions or anything to it, because it didn't really seem like it, because I was doing stuff and I was like hitting things just fine. But I do think maybe in the full version of the game, if you're using different shell types, you're going to have to calculate different elevations and stuff, because they all weigh different amounts and stuff. So with that being said, our distance is 5.50. So, just for posterity, I'm going to try and do it as if I'm, like, in the full version or not. Maybe it does. I don't know, and I just didn't notice it. But I'm going to use everything I got at my disposal. So, I'm going to pick 2 charges, run the calculations. All right, cool. Exactly 33 degrees. Okay, cool. All right, so let's get loaded in here. Alright, shell has been loaded. Roll on 1, roll on 2. Alright. And marshmallows are in the s'more. Okay. Let's get in our position to mark elevation at 33 degrees even. Locked. Okay, 33 degrees even. Let's go about there, see where that goes. To mark our bearing at 115 degrees. 115.9. Roger. .9. Slow the roll. Stop the roll. Alright. I'm getting better at starting and stopping it. 115.9 degrees. We are at, oh my goodness, 33.30. Easy. Goated. Perfect. 33 degrees. Alright, I think we are good to fire at our first target. Alright, fire mission confirmed, shell type is confirmed, bearing at 115.9 is confirmed, ranging is confirmed. Gun is armed, on the way. Let's watch the magic happen. See if we hit our target. Ooh, just a hair off. Okay. Not a problem. Okay. So, what I'm seeing is now I've got all these targets. This is just a sandbox mission, it looks. So, I think I will just kind of pick those targets and go from there. Alright, so 0.45 kilometers that way, which we goobered on, so that's okay. We'll go you. Target rich environment, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. Let's get our next one. I'll hit a couple targets and then we'll go from there. Maybe we'll do the next one. 5.66. 66 kilometers. Bearing is at 120. 120.9, I believe. 120.1. Fine adjustment with this. Perfect. That's the same target. Run the numbers. Perfect. Oop. Cool. Oop. What do you get from here? Target 4 spotted bearing 122 from spotter 3 and bearing 119 from spotter 1. Missed shots. Spotter 4. Target 4 bearing 122. Okay. That's interesting. Maybe that's like a fourth target that I can hit at. Okay. I ran the numbers. We're good. Alright. Harbor penetrating. Alright. Shell is in the 2. Roll on 1, roll on 2. And marshmallows are in the s'more. That's good. Let's adjust our bearing here. $120.1. Confirmed. This is gonna have to go a few degrees past our last one, which is 33.30. Go up to 33.96. Roger. Oh, that was where it was at last time. Okay, interesting. 33.96. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Fire mission confirmed. Shell type has been confirmed. Bearing has been confirmed. Ranging has been confirmed. The gun is armed. On the way. Don't worry, we'll get it this time. I was kind of a little wonky on that last one. I think I might have picked the wrong area. That's okay. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Boom. Target destroyed. Excellent. Alright. Ammo cache 3 destroyed. Perfect. Requisition granted. Target 4, bearing 122 from spotter 3, and bearing 119 from spotter 1. Oh, I think these are just targets that they're getting from me. We'll just take care of the ammo caches, and then we'll do that. Okay, so now let's go to ammo cache number 1, which was this one over here, since we're not that far away from it. So let's do this, because this is a sandbox, and I'll be here all day if I try to hit every little tiny target. So we're not going to worry about that. I saw one over here. We'll go there at 110 point. Oh, I keep forgetting that it marks it automatically for me over here. Okay, rock and roll. Let's go here. Let's go 7.48. There we go. 2 charges. Bearing at 110. 110.6. Clock. Cool, cool, cool. Calculate. 44.88 degrees. 44.88 degrees. Is that? Last reload shot here. Last shot. Okay. Shell is in the barrel. Roll on 1, roll on 2. And marshmallows are in the s'more. Let's go ahead and raise ourselves up a little bit to 44.88 degrees. Locked and loaded. 44. Let's try it right there. And let's get going to 110. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. 0.6. 110.6. Excellent. Ooh, we're just a hair off. 44.88. 4.88. Confirmed. Okay. Okay. Fire mission is confirmed. Shell type is confirmed. Bearing is confirmed. Ranging is confirmed. Gun is armed. On the way. We'll get this. We'll see some more information on our targets. Target destroyed. Alright. I think that was the 4th additional target that we were talking about earlier. So we'll keep on keeping on. Target number 1. You are next on the hit list. Okay. Roger, right there. Smack dab. Okay, 105. And I need more AP shells. Target 6 spotted. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the ammo caches on this one just to kind of get a little more stuff on there, and then I'll back out and I'll go to that next mission and try some live fire towards me. Okay, let's go. 1 and 2 and 3. Perfect. Okay. And then, you know what? Just for giggles, because I want to confirm if this is in the right spot, what I'll do is, what I learned, that is what? Let's start down here. R1, we'll go bearing, what? That way is 0? Okay, so we'll do 0. Okay. So, let's get a spotter plane in the air. We'll get you out of the way. Scout plane. Nope. No. 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 Thank you. Okay. Request scout plane flyover location. I can't use it? That's lame. Okay. Alright. Well, I mean, it's not lame, but it's like, oh, okay. I guess I can't use it. Alright. Well, then we'll just go with what we got. At 05.136.32. Okay. AP shells still the same. What is it this time? Supply cache. Oh, okay, yeah, it's just another thing. Just another thing. Okay, 6.32. Perfect. Excellent. We are at 105.1. 5.1. Excellent. 2 charges. AP. Rock and roll. New thing. Alright. Okay. Load the shell. Shell is loaded. Roll on 1. Roll on 2. Alright. The marshmallows are in the s'more. I'll just do that by hand. Let's get you going at 105. Oh, 5.1. 37. Let's try there. Moving and grooving. Moving and grooving. Okay, excellent. 37.92. 37.92. Perfect. Okay. Alright. Fire mission is confirmed. Shell type is confirmed. Bearing confirmed. Ranging is confirmed. The gun is armed. On the way. Uh-huh. See, it always looks off, but then when it gets closer to it, it starts to get more close to it. Hopefully I'm right. I didn't just miss. Boom! Target destroyed. Alright. We've got one more target. Ammo cache destroyed. Additional requisition granted. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. So, get rid of that one. And we're going to go after our last target. And then we will call it on this mission. And let's see. There we go. Target 2. 96.6. 13.9. Alright. Excellent. Okay. 13.90. Perfect. 3 charges. I wonder if I do like more charges, like it'll have me like do a different elevation each time. I'm sure it will, but 96.6. 96.6. Excellent. Same target. We are anticipating. Alrighty. 37.92. 105.1. Wait a minute. I deleted the wrong one. That could have been all bad. Would have been hitting the same target twice. 55.60. Okay, so I can't have to write that down. Alright. Shell is on the way. Shell is loaded. Roll on 1, roll on 2, roll on 3. Alright. Go, pushing it in. Marshmallows are in the s'more. Okay, what did we say? 55.60. 55.60. And then our bearing is, yeah. there. Bearing is at 96. .6. Perfect. Ooh, 55.60. Nope, wrong way. Perfect. All right. Hit this last target. Gun is loaded. On the way. Hit 1, 2, 3. Those are targets. Looking good, looking good. Ooh, just a hair off. I really got to work on my measurements and my graphing. Okay, not a problem. We ordered extras just for this predicament. I'm going to hit it this time. Right. Roger. Yep, we have one more just for this predicament. 13.91 kilometers. Still the same, except for you. You are at 98.8. Perfect. Same target. Calculate. 55.64. All right. Okay. Last shell. Roll on 1, roll on 2, roll on 3. Okay, and marshmallows. In the s'more. Let's get you going. I'm relatively close to that. I'm just going to do it this way. 98.8. Perfect. 55.64. 5.64. And this was the way they did it. This was the way they did it on tanks, on battleships, cruisers, destroyers. The bigger the gun, the more time it took. It's nothing short of a miracle that we were able to win the wars the way we did. Now everything's like all automated, it's all electronic. Missiles. This is crazy. Especially even like way back before all that. Like the battle, like the ships of the line. During like the Napoleonic era. I don't know how anybody did that. It's crazy. It's just be like, aim over there, I guess. You hit it, you hit it. If not, try again. You're not going to miss every time. Okay. See, I was only off by just a hair, so that's not horrible. Bingo was my name. Oh, alright, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4 high priority targets have been destroyed. Ammo cache destroyed. Yep, ammo cache 2 destroyed. Ammo cache 1 destroyed. Ammo cache 3 destroyed. And I don't see anything about ammo cache 4. Did I destroy number 4? Oh, well, there were 3 of them to start with. And then, okay. Alright, well, I call that a success. We destroyed some ammo caches. The enemy is no longer able to resupply themselves. Winner, winner. Chicken dinner. Yeah, alright. This is a sandbox. There's no start. There is no end. So we're going to call it on that one and go to bed. I think that was fun. Enemies of Castile declare war. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. That's not fun. Anyways. Thank you for watching that one.